Hi everyone, thanks for watching. So I recently saw this little trick that I wanted to try for getting a more natural makeup look. I feel like every time I put makeup on, I just really overdo it. So um, as of right now, all I have on is our Divine Moisturizer and our Glorious Primer all over my face. You can see I'm always really red. My skin tone's always really uneven. I did fill in my brows because they're crazy either way. And that's pretty much it. So I wanted to show how I saw it, and I'm gonna see if it works for me. I don't have any eye makeup on. I have nothing else on my face. So what I first saw was to grab our blusher, our pressed blusher, and I have a couple blusher brushes, but this is our unique blusher brush. So the first tip was to essentially just kind of, you're gonna really wanna overdo it. So the girl that was doing it, she was like, you want to essentially put the blush where you're gonna be flushed. And I'm always like flushed anyway. I have such pink undertones, but she said you really want to like overdo it where it's like scary. So right now I am already scared. So let's see if this works. I guess if it doesn't, you'd never see the video, right? Like you can kind of see, I'll just accentuate like the pink already. I don't know if I'm like that, but so what this is supposed to do is, so basically you're putting your like contouring products under your foundation. So when you blend it all, it blends to a really natural look instead of setting your contouring products like blush, highlighter, and bronzer over your foundation. That's the point. Next, I'm gonna go through with our little highlight and contour brush, and I'm just gonna use our Beachfront bronzer. I'm using Malibu, which is the darkest color, and you can see it's split in half. A lot of the time I use just this darker shade, especially for contouring. So I'm just kind of gonna tap, 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 and go with that natural contour line. And again, I'm gonna really accentuate it and be scary. So with contouring, you're essentially supposed to make, like threes. So there's this. I don't usually bring it all the way around, but you can. I already put some blush there, but essentially going like this, and then here, and then you're supposed to bring it back under your jawline to accentuate more of that jawline. And if you have any, like, obviously the sides of your nose, especially if you have different shaped nose, then you can really contour your nose to get the desired shape that you want or to hide flaws. I'm looking scary. Then I just like to highlight with our mineral pigments. This one is called Sexy, and I'm gonna use just our larger deluxe brush. It's more of like an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna go through and really kind of over that blush. I really like to highlight. It's a problem. Kinda, the top of your cheekbone. I'm just kind of getting the top of my cheekbone, kind of bringing it up into my temple. The highlighting portion is essentially kind of like where the sun would hit your bone structure. So you can see just like the light, like I'm just gonna be accentuating my bone structure. Then you can also do same thing down like the bridge of your nose, because normally that's like where the light is going to hit and you would want this shadowed. You can also go through, even with highlighter, and make that V shape. And I never do this like at all with this. So let's see. I usually come in just with like a lighter shade. So let's see what that does. Wow. That might be too much on my forehead, but we'll see. And always like the tips of your nose, whatever that thing's called. A lot of women do like right in their chin, because same thing, it's kind of like where the light would hit. Okay, then now that you have all that done, the trick was to take some of our Photoshop in a bottle, our Fabulous Looking foundation, and I just put about, I don't know, 3 drops on the back of my hand. And I'm using another blusher brush that I have. because I heard that you do not want to use our liquid foundation brush for this because it's a little too dense and it's going to smudge too much of the product. So I heard you want something a little bit lighter in bristles like the blusher brush. And I'm just going to take some of that product off my hand. And I heard that you're just going to kind of want to dab it where you do not have like massive amounts of product. Okay, let's just try that. Now the brush is like mostly clean. Let's see what that does. Now, I look crazy. Now you're supposed to just like swirl around and kind of like buff it all in. I think I do really like it. Like you definitely are getting like the highlighting and the contouring, but I'm feeling like, I don't know, it's a lot more blended. I like it. I think I really like this. I think it's gonna be my go-to. I like it. Any questions? Comment below, let me know. Thanks for watching.